Hello everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back. This is Legends of Arkain's second human book, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by Undead. Playing Long Live the Queen, Chapter 7. I suspect we'll be able to finish this in this video. As I mentioned halfway through the last video, this is me replaying this map, so I'm aware of what's going on here. But the first time I played this, I ended up letting my allies all get killed. I think the Renegade Red Guard are meant to be destroyed, but I think you're probably supposed to at least try to help the Renegade Golden Guard. I've managed to save both and set up a bunch of defenses. So, following up on this, we're going to have to actually try to attack now. So, I'm going to try to push into the Golden Guard down here. It looks like the Undead are actually in here right now. So we could try to get up there and help them. I'm going to start making some catapults. And I've talked about how I've really been enjoying this particular, mission, because it feels like all of our allies are here. The Knights of Combe are here. Lara has flip-flopped over to us with the Renegade Red Guard. We've got the Renegade Golden Guard, which typically have been following Cora, but now we have this group as well that's flipped to our side. We've got the Undead now helping us. Good old Zed is here.
I await your command.
The Royal Army is part of our group, and obviously the Iron Fist. So it's neat to have everybody coming together in this one mission. It feels like a lot of choices have come together as well, specifically ones that involve Solana. And I don't know, again, if how the Lara choices work. After I finish this mission, again, for the second time, I know how it's going to end, but I won't talk about that till we actually watch the cutscene. After this actually ends, I'll probably go and maybe look into what affects these different choices, just because I'm curious. But I also want to be careful that I don't spoil anything for myself. I'm going to just destroy these towers so that they don't bother me on my way through this area. Next, this may draw the Red Guard to me. Do cannon towers really have that much more HP? Or is it because these have fortified armor compared to heavy armor? Looks like that's the case. Alright, I see Golden Guard trying to get up here and help their friends. There we go, and then there's still these annoying things. Okay, lots and lots of these Pegasus.
I'm listening. Absolutely.
Okay, I am going to get on top of Captain Pureheart.
I await your command.
Oh, I thought that it was already canceled. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, Brian, get on up here. Make it so that he misses occasionally before he avatars.
No problem.
Don't let Solana get killed. Gardon's getting smoked. Go ahead and just throw down some chain heals here. We can also Dark Secrets. I assume that's going to work on him.
I'm listening.
I also meant to go and put an orb on Brian. Okay, and then what do we need here? I think Knights of Combe. And then a set of Overseers and then some Bloodfangs. We're going to need some anti-air to get rid of these Destructors. Let's move on in with these Frostworms. We can kill these Destructors quite fast. If we want to make any progress here, we're going to need likely a Starfall. We'll get more Banishers as well. Okay, what's going on here? We need to... Oh, we've been polymorphed. Cora, look out. Let's go ahead and dispel the bloodlusts that they've got.
Let's get going.
Lara, ooh... At least make it so they can't attack you. There we go. So she's safe. Okay, the enemy hero is here.
No problem.
Renegade Golden Guard and Renegade... Our friends are here, is what I'm trying to say. So that's fantastic. That might be my opportunity to go and attack. I'm not sure. Okay, there goes Renegade Golden Guard. I'm actually happy that the Renegade Red Guard is actually building stuff, because they haven't really been.
I'm listening.
What?
Okay, and then we'll just rebuild all the towers.
Off I go then.
Looks good. And let's just go ahead and grab a few more workers as well. Okay, 86. How about just some more Bloodfangs? And then Darksteel Golems. And we're maxed out. Okay, so anything that we're attacking, we definitely want to bring Gardon, because he is able to give us that 70%. We will bring the Frostworms. They may die at this point, but it'll be worthwhile to have them do some damage with us, and then we'll be creating some skeletons with ourselves as well. So bring Brian. His Shadow Corruption's real good. Solana.
Let's get going.
No Starfall. I think we should wait for Starfall. I think we should definitely wait for Starfall. Here comes an Undead air attack.
What is it?
Okay, we've got a Staff of Silence.
Is my aid required?
What's the plan?
And a Staff of Negation on Cora.
I'm listening.
So that's fine, I suppose. That The lady that's... What's her name? Lady Rihanna? Yeah, Lady Rihanna is immune to magic, so we can't silence her. We can't do anything to stop her from doing whatever it is she's doing. We could attack with the undead
I
here.
await your
Starfall
command.
will be up in what seems to be like maybe 20 to 30 seconds. We could attack with the undead here. Let's just start getting rid of these barracks on the outskirts. Pushing through this is going to be tough because the Red Guard comes down and also attacks... Oh, well, will defend their allies, I should say. There we go. Destroyed.
I'm listening.
We can lure these fellows back into us. Starfall's just about up.
No problem.
Okay, Brian, we should get you up to the front too because we want to debuff here.
I await your command.
Okay, Gardon. Hit Captain Pureheart, and then Dark Secrets it up.
Let's get going.
Once their hero is dead, we should be good. We can kill this group and then move on in, and I'm saving Starfall. And I also saw that we have another Frostworm, so let's move up. Okay, and then Banishers. Throw down some heals, back up. Okay, great. And let's just target fire what we can and then move on in with these groups.
I await your command.
I still don't think it's time for a Starfall. Let's move on with everybody.
Our forces are under attack.
And let's take what we can get. I'm not sure what's going on here. Where's Lara? I see...
Let's get
Okay,
going.
enemy attacks coming in, so I'm going to do this.
Excellent.
And then Starfall.
That's good.
And then Korra just blast him with an Avenge. I don't have time to focus on this if I'm trying to actively attack, so let's go.
I must hunt soon.
Frostworms just hit here.
I await your command.
Look at that, Golem v Golem. Our Golems are better. Let's move on in. Target fire what we can with our,
Your Honor, the restless dead await.
with our catapults.
Under attack.
Okay, Gardon, don't, that's too crazy. You're too crazy, buddy. Let's grab all of my siege weaponry and add it here, and then Banishers, just throw down some chain heals. I still don't feel the need
Our forces are under attack.
to Starfall, which is good. My base up here is safe.
Let's get going.
My base up here is
Well,
safe. You
easy.
guys go on auto repair. We're losing stuff every so often, but that's okay. I don't know what this guy's doing. Just coming back here and auto repair. This is going really well. I expected this to not go very well, and it's going fine.
Is someone
Really hope that we could save that. Let's just throw down a bunch of chain heals. Hit the barracks.
my vengeance?
Okay, and now we're going to move in with
I
Solana
await your command.
because Red Guard is here now, and we're going to Starfall. Right in the middle of all this.
Allied town is under siege.
Okay, let's start sniping these towers with our Frostworms. That's what they're for, I'd say. No, maybe not. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. We're going to back up here.
Is someone evil?
Okay, turn off Fairy Fire, please.
Our allied town is under siege.
Okay, we just got to get rid of towers where possible, where applicable.
Our town
Cannon towers are rough. That's okay. Let's go ahead and hit the
forces are under attack.
castle. We're going to get more Banishers and then just more Knights of Comb and Bloodfangs.
My patience.
I don't know where Zed is, so let's just resummon him because he's probably dead if I'm being honest.
I await your command.
Okay, turn off cold arrows. Okay, and then we're going to just target fire their barracks. And if this area goes down, then Red Guard, I suspect, won't be that bad. Oh, and look at this. Renegade, Golden Guard still pushing up through here. Really, all the way up here. We still have a Necromancer out. That's, I guess, not that exciting. Who did we lose? Brian? I should have been paying attention to him because his W is really good. Undead is coming up right now. That has the potential of being really good, really useful. All of our Frostworms are dead. Easy to lose track of those. Okay, there are no workers here anymore. Undead will help us clean up. I think we want to back up here. And then use our catapults to hit these high ground towers so that we can push up through the remainder of this area. And in fact, we might not want to push up from this direction anymore. We might want to just push from our upraised area. Captain Ironside gets hit by this group.
Required. I await your command. As you wish. Of course.
I have to always turn off Fairy Fire because it's driving me crazy. Yeah, we're going to start rallying to this location now. definitely get rid of the altar. There's another altar, though, unfortunately. Okay, everybody back up. Most of our units are dead, but we can use our catapults to just clean this up. And let the undead do their thing in this location. Wow, this went really smoothly. I think it's because Red Guard had just attacked me and their hero was dead, because normally, again, the Red Guard defends their allies pretty effectively. But now that this is all gone, we can take their gold mine as well. I guess Gardon go and stand by them to give them the buff. Okay, we can clean all this up later. Let's see if we can just get rid of these groups of towers, and then we're going to retreat. Turn on Dark Secrets. Solana, I guess we'll move you up here.
Let's get going.
And then hopefully we'll be able to attack from the other direction. Okay, that's Captain Pureheart. That means we have to leave. Gardon probably is going to die here. Zed, cover our retreat. We can always resummon him. Actually, no, we'll just run with him as well. Brian died again, probably because I rallied him through the enemies. Okay, so... Lord Brian, let's get you out over here. Korra's Avenge will help a lot, too. The important thing is that the actual Golden Guard here are gone. So the thing that's left to do is to actually push through Red's main group. And also have to do so without aggroing the majority of Pink.
You call.
Okay, but overall, I'd say this has started off really, really well. And if you're concerned about not seeing my original playthrough, you're not missing much. It's pretty much exactly what you're seeing here. It's like the exact same thing as what's happening at this moment. Let's repair up our catapults. But yeah, it's basically the same...
What ails you?
The same shtick that you're seeing right here. We're going to get some more Banishers. Those are really good. The disenchant is important. I think we want to get a few Necromancers. Apparently our Necromancers are better. Saphir was saying that they've been improved in some fashion, and I don't know exactly in what way. We're going to leave this defense here with fellas to repair it, because the Red Guard or those pink goopy things could easily make their way down here and still attack us from this direction. And meanwhile, the Undead are still wreaking havoc. So I think we have to take this opportunity to start moving out.
I'm listening.
So let's do that. We're getting more Frostworms, and we should probably not throw these ones away. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're definitely going to keep the pressure on and try to eliminate... try to eliminate Red, or do damage now.
What's the plan?
So let's focus down some production here. These Knights of Combe are really awesome. They just outright replace your cavalry. Unholy Frenzy on those could be pretty darn good. Okay, we've got Lara up as well with Burning Hands as well as Starfall. You don't want to start channeling Starfall with her unless you know for sure that you can... Unless you cast Burning Hands first, basically. You don't want to waste it. Renegade Red Guard moving out. It seems like all these units tend to move explicitly for... Flesh Terror goes down. Let's where is it? Staff of Negation right here. Okay, most of these are debuffed.
I'm listening.
We can also just stop them from attacking. Nice! Renegade Golden Guard moving in with a big air fleet as well. It looks like Rihanna's moving out right now, so we're probably going to want to back up. Most of our artillery was destroyed. Now, she's just moving out to defend herself. I'm just thrilled that Renegade Red Guard are actually doing things. Like, they're not just sitting there. They're actually building stuff, which I'm kind of surprised about. Turn off Fairy Fire, please. Let's grab some Darksteel Golems, and we just need some frontline support. I like making just a couple Knights of Combe, because they do cost 5 supply each, and then Bloodfangs, because we did spec into them, and they had that critical strike. And they have some resistance to magic, which is great. See, like, this type of attack will be really useful once we actually start supporting them. Because it seems like the Renegades only attack into Lady Rihanna's base, as opposed to... Red Guard. If we eliminate Red Guard, that's an extra base we can take, and the entire left side of the map will be secure, and we can take those bases. Lord Brian, I suppose, will resummon again because he's died twice in a row, because it's just a running joke now that he's just a big clown. I understand he's a good hero, but I also think he's a clown. All right, get up here, Banisher. No rest for you.
Our forces are under attack.
These assholes, we've eliminated all of their all of their production here. Okay, so we're going to stop this stuff up here from attacking, and then we're going to Starfall. Run, buddy. More chain heals, and I think we just grab some more Banishers. Renegade Redguard, I prefer if you didn't pull Lady Rihanna into me. Oh my god, look at these guys. They're killing it. They're killing it. Take out Lady Rihanna, actually getting rid of these Prides of Humanity so they can't rebuild these. So that would be immensely useful. Let's just clear all this
I
out.
await your command. That's
We've got Korra with us as well, and now we've got some Darksteel Golems and more Blood Fangs.
I swear.
We've got every level imaginable. We're going to move up with the catapults and take out this castle. If we can eliminate the workers, then they will have virtually no production.
Yes, my friend.
Banishers, no fairy fire, please. Gardon's just going to sit here and give us a damage boost. Captain Pureheart will continue to be resummoned because there's another altar up here. Both red and yellow have altars back there, which is irritating, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay. Redguard is done. Destroy the workers. Okay, and let's just keep pushing to the left. They do still have production. And where are my necromancers? I see them in here. Let's just turn on some skeletons. And just let's not lose this momentum. At this rate, this will be a shorter video. I expected this to take a lot longer because basically the first time I played this, I ended the first video after both my allies were dead and I had taken out Teal, and I had set up these bases. And I was ready to push into yellow, and it was like really, really challenging to do. And I think I just got lucky timing this time around because it was not easy. It was actually quite hard. Again, I think I was just fairly lucky with the timing there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up this base, and then we're gonna set up another line of towers in front of Lady Rihanna's base. Not too close, mostly like over here to defend this base.
Forces are under attack.
Like this. Leaving a little room in between. So these will all get set up over time. And I'm going to backtrack with my heroes and pick up the tomes that I know are kind of just sitting around. And we're just going to keep laying waste to this. I think my heroes can probably hang back just to ensure that we don't get flanked by Lady Rihanna. And my allies now have the opportunity to actually push and do some work. And again, I'm so proud that the Renegade Redguard are actually building. As I've mentioned in the past, I've tried this. I've just experimented. I don't want to say like I've replayed this mission 6 times. I haven't. But I have reloaded a couple times from the times. I tried to get it worked out so that the Renegade Redguard just didn't get absolutely obliterated by Captain Iron Fist before he defects. And by doing so, it's resulted in this interesting thing where like Renegade Redguard aren't realistically that helpful. They're not that useful. But it's fun to know that they're still alive and that like Lara defecting, like these units are still here to help us.
I can help.
It's just satisfying to me. I enjoy that. Again, I feel like a lot of this is just about Gardon consolidating his power. So I quite enjoy it. There we go. Captain Pureheart goes down. Yep, see, this is what I was talking about. Bad luck. Bad news bears. Let's get up with our heroes. I just set up all these flippin' towers, and of course, there's just bad luck timing. Golden Guard moving out, though, and they're not going to be harassed by red. There'll be an opportunity.
Let's get going.
I will rebuild all this. I will do it. Red Guard, now would be a great time for you to go and support your allies. If they still had those, they're not Griffin Aviaries, whatever those were. They killed... Are you kidding me? It's okay. When they're bloodlusted like this, they're pretty rough. We need to get up here with whatever would be required to debuff them. So Banishers, really. Now I gotta rebuild all that stuff. Well, this will finish soon.
Our forces are under attack.
Got lots of Banishers over here.
My aid required.
Make sure Fairy Fire's turned off on all of them.
Injured?
This base is done. We can take this base if we so choose. Undead just decided to turn around. They're like, yeah, you know what? Whatever. I don't need it.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Okay, Korra, just go ahead and use your... well, it's just like your super ultimate now, Avenge. She got that... I think I called her Scarlet Red Fist last time. That is indeed the wrong person. Oh, no! What are you... Banishers, no!
Of course. As you wish.
Run away!
I am your servant. Job done.
Okay, let's just back up. We gotta stop drawing these things into us while we try to set this back up, because I still want to take my heroes as well.
My patience has ended.
I still want to take my heroes as well.
Oh,
I'm
word.
listening.
All right. Man me.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Lady Rihanna must die, but again, she's immune to... There's Aldos Firestar as well. See, these heroes are all just here forever. And if we get too close, then they get drawn to us. Just keep backing up and allow them to come to us.
Forces are under attack.
Yes, Renegade Red Guard! They're doing it! Give me a bunch of peasants over here.
I await your command.
You also have Starfall available. Oh, Gardon, please. Run. You can do it. We have to kill those cannon towers up there, though.
Under attack. What ails?
Okay, Banishers, I'm so sorry. Red Guard's gonna give me vision. We're gonna pick off these towers to help them out. And I still want to back up and go and get those flippin' tomes like I've been talking about. And to do so, it requires me to,
Absolutely. Let's get going. No problem.
It requires me to back up with my hero group, which I never added everyone to when they showed up. Not a big deal, but
Someone injured.
okay, get some good heals out.
What is it?
Okay, we're just gonna do mass peasants, mass peasants, mass towers, as we've talked about. We've got Avenge back up if necessary. So let's just do that here. These things just might be constant. There's Rihanna again. Lifesteal Gardon. Staff of Negation. We have to debuff these. Well, they all moved.
What ails? Right away.
Just throw down some disenchants with our priest, I suppose. Then we have to kill Rihanna again. No. If she's running away, just let her go. We don't need to engage her directly. We just need to pen her in.
Yes, my lord.
We just need to pin her into her base. It doesn't matter. We've also destroyed the front lines
Let's
here.
get going.
So once our allies attack again, they may actually make some major progress for us if we can support them. But I would rather just
You call.
move down with my hero group instead to get those tomes. Not that that's a huge deal, but
I must hunt soon.
we don't need to bring everyone. We're gonna leave Lara. I'll bring Solana
My vengeance.
and
Absolutely.
Gardon
Ready to work.
No problem.
Our allies' town is under siege.
because she follows him everywhere. Let's head on down
Forces are under
here.
attack.
One of them is here. It's where that troll warlord guy was.
Ready to work.
Yep, non-stop.
Yes, my
Okay.
lord.
So here we go. Let's try to set these up again.
Under siege.
Just do like groups of 4s, like
Yes, my
this.
lord.
Similar to what we did further down.
Off I go then.
If we can indeed get all these set up,
Righto.
we'll be set for the rest of the mission. What is... Oh, I guess it's just like weird. There's like a little hill there or something. I don't know. Whatever. But we're in really good shape.
Someone injured.
Let's grab more Banishers.
Ready to
That's going to
work.
put us into high upkeep, but that's okay, because now we've got enough workers. Really? Are you serious? There are more? Just Starfall, please. And then we're going to...
Done, job done.
We're going to Staff of Negation right here, please.
Job done, job done.
Should have just stopped them from attacking. That's all we would have really needed to do. There goes Golden Guard allies. They may actually be able to make some major progress this time. Now I'm just waiting for my heroes to get up there. No, Cora. These things do so much damage, it's crazy. Nope, don't kill our own stuff, please.
I'll check
Is
it out.
someone
Mm.
job done. What is it?
Okay, you all need to get back to work rebuilding this stuff, I guess. No problem, just don't draw them back down to us, please. God, I hate Captain Pureheart so much. I hate her.
listening.
She is the worst.
Absolutely. No problem.
Okay, we've got Brian
Absolutely.
and Cora
Excellent.
and
I
Lara,
await your command.
not Lorene.
Let's get going.
Allies' hero has fallen.
Okay, Captain
This one's
Pureheart.
mine.
Cora, can we just stun here?
Upgrade.
And then stop her from attacking before she avatars. Perfect, okay.
What's the plan?
She's done. Can't do anything now.
What? I go then. Yes, I'm done. All right. Yes, my lord. All right.
Okay, and then we finish the
Off I go
builds.
then. All right. What is it?
You right there. Okay, now we can finally... This is all for, like, a Tome of Agility and a Tome of Strength. We're doing all that. We could have attacked, but no, we're doing it all.
Job
Attack, attack.
Let's get
Congrats,
going.
Solana. Here is your Tome of Agility. That's all that's here. I'm going to leave the huts because there's nothing there. Next group is down here.
I await your
These
command.
folks got to stay here for
No
now.
problem.
You're on. Job's done. Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
And we do the cannon towers in the back. You know, the people have been saying put the cannon towers in the front. They have a minimum range. So I don't think that's the right choice. Actually, is Zed? Yeah, Zed is still here. I gotta make sure I leave him out. He's very powerful. We specifically upgraded him.
Done.
I await your command.
There's gonna be more of these assassins down here because the undead I don't think ever attacked down in this direction. There they are.
I'm listening.
Job's done.
Okay, no problem.
Job's done. Job's done.
Job's done. Job's done.
Job's done.
Cannon towers. Okay, now they're penned in. We got like walls of towers. Again,
What is it?
super unnecessary. If I have not made it clear. I didn't want a tower spam, but I did it specifically so I could come down here and get this Tome of Agility and Tome of Strength. Oh, you know what? And then Brian, I've been meaning to send you down here to grab... Oh my god, the Undead have so many units. Thanks for sending those to help us, buddy. I wanted to pick you up an Orb of Corruption. And I have also... You know what I should have done is also made a Magic Vault.
Yes, my lord.
Or an Arcane Vault, because I don't know what else is available for us.
Alright. Off I go then.
I don't know why I built it down here, but, you know, I'm already committed to it. There you go, Gardon. There's your Tome of Strength. Was it worth it? You went from 51 to 52. Totally worth it, right?
I can help.
So obviously pushing into the base, this base will be tough, but between Avenge and then 2 Starfalls, we should be absolutely fine. This base is still mining. We could have taken this one. Our 2 allies are still safe and sound. And actually attacking. Look at that. I love these large air attacks that Renegade Golden Guards send out. Really, really satisfying. But yeah, let's take the time to make sure we got some decent items here, because otherwise...
Our allies' town is under siege.
I think it becomes a little wasteful. What's getting attacked? Oh, down here. This is fine. The Undead clearly have enough units that they won't have to worry. They're just going to end up path blocking themselves. There's nothing else on this map, though. I revealed with my towers over on the left. It's like a cutscene area in the throne room. So, again, this is just knowledge that I had from playing this previously. Has Brian made it yet? Almost. Again, I just want to make sure all my heroes have some sort of orb that can't attack air. Well, that's interesting. Lara can't drop any of her items. Could have given some of those good ones to Solana.
Agreed.
Okay, Brian, you might get stuck down here. And be wary. The Undead may turn on you because they sort of hate you. Again, I mildly suspect...
Yes, my
I mildly suspect that
is my aid required?
Gardon and... Not Gardon, I'm sorry. Eridon and...
As you wish.
Eridon and Brian are sort of like... have some sort of competition going on behind the scenes that we aren't really privy to.
Right away.
Could be very interesting. Alright, this guy goes down real quick to our combined tower spam. We deep up the bloodlust on these assholes, so they're like way less of a threat. There's Lady Rihanna. I think this is our chance to go and attack because, yeah, our Golden Guard have come in here. And we got a boatload of units now. So I think at the very least we just need like one more round of comb buddies.
Yes, my lord.
Spam some chain heals, turn off fairy fire. These things are built super fast, and I think she also summons some as well. So this is why we're gonna need to like leapfrog a bit with our
Let's get going.
Starfall. So like I want to move up to here, start to Starfall. Lara just make it so that none of these can even attack. Gardon's here to give us the bonus.
What hail? I am your servant.
Then we just spam chain heals. Renegade Red Guard is attacking from the low ground and sending these guys, the Chosen of the Queen. Not anymore. Maybe the new Queen. Rihanna's dead. Yeah, let's go. We have to get in here and start picking off their production. I think these goops are built out of every single type of production structure for Rihanna. She has no other
I
units.
await your command.
Let's get on up here.
I'm listening.
You know, I thought this would have been easier without allies because I took their bases, so I got extra income. But in reality, they just destroyed and allowed us to push into this final base a lot faster. Like, the double destructor attack is actually really, really useful.
I await your command.
The Orb of Demonology is basically an Orb of Fire, and I feel like it's fitting to go on Gardon here. Alright, semi-tower spam for the win. It's not over yet. This is the altar where what's-her-name comes from. Yes, no more Pure Heart. Can I just say, it's super satisfying to know, like, when the final altar goes down, that those jerks are no longer respawning. Captain Ironside, he chose the right side, he chose the right path. And now we just gotta clean up. Which, look at that, even the Renegade Red Guard are here. The Destructors are, so our allies are here to help us in the end as well. Again, it's a little tacky, and I've replayed this map twice, plus a little extra change just to do the testing to make sure that I could somehow get the Renegade Red Guard to have their base not be utterly obliterated early on. And it's paid off in the sense that I've had a lot more fun playing it this way. It's not like you've had to watch it twice. It kind of would have been the same experience for you, but it's, I don't know. I really enjoy maps where we can actually, if we can help our allies do something goofy, have the map knowledge going in on what we would need to do to help our allies, it's cool to now
I'm listening.
just have them here and see them help us a little bit. In Arkain, your allies are notoriously useless, but I don't know. I enjoy them being there anyway. It gives me a little bit of comfort in this giant, lonely civil strife where everybody's killing each other. All right, we don't have to destroy all the farms. This should be the last building once this lumber mill goes down, so. Coolio. I think I utilized my spellcasters decently. I could have used Unholy Frenzy on the Knights of Combe. That's the only thing I think that would have been particularly useful. And also crippling those melee enemy heroes, but overall this went well. Queen Renova, your reign is over. Your reign over this realm is over. You are too incompetent to be left in charge. Your former servant Solana is here to take your place. You may drop this charade, King Gardon. I know that you are responsible for this. Solana is but your servant of your dark desires. No, Queen Renova. Solana has finally understood what I said many years ago. You would lead our people to their doom. Your reign ends here. Our people will finally be free of... Free? Do you remember what you called me when you had been exiled? You called me a fool. You are the only fool here, Lorene. If you believe that our people will be free now, they will be nothing but slaves of Gardon and his dark servants. Do you remember me, Renova? You betrayed me, remember? Me. You sent me on that expedition to die, and for what? For an artifact you wanted for your collection. Saphira, is that you? I heard the rumors, but I didn't believe it. You are in charge of the undead? Yes, I am. Ever since I had been reborn, I felt the thirst to take revenge on you for what you did. Today, finally, I get my chance. Go ahead, undead, kill her, as you wanted to. I'm not going to risk putting her in a prison. She could try to escape, and I have no patience for hunting her again. Wait, Gardon. As much as I agree, Solana is the new Queen of the Elves. She alone has to decide what happens with Renova. Gardon wants her to die, so she shall die. He is the one who won this battle for our people, therefore it shall be his decision. Finally! I have waited for far too long already. Rot in hell, Renova. Finally, we're done with this diversion. It's time to prepare our strike against Vandurus himself, and then finally bring the fight to the demons again. Indeed, Queen Solana. I suggest that you gather your forces now. They will aid us well in the upcoming battles. Of course, my forces will rally and join Gordon's armies as soon as possible. I will personally lead them. I'm glad that you have been able to convince Solana into joining us, else many more would have died in this battle. I'm still surprised that you managed to do it, however. Amulet. I have something to say. As the new Queen of the Elves, I hereby declare all contracts between the Elven Kingdom and the Empire to be no longer valid. The Elven Kingdom will from now on fight side by side with King Gardon and his men, no matter the foe. Furthermore, I declare that Lorene, exiled by the former Queen Renova, shall no longer be exiled from my kingdom. She will be welcomed back home to take my place as member of the council and general of our people. Elven consolidation. Welcome home, Lorene. Solana, it will be an honor to serve your cause. I will protect our people with my life while you and Gardon attack Vandurs and the demons. You can count on me. I know, Lorene. It is time for the two of us to leave the past behind us and become allies, as we were always supposed to be. I will immediately go to attend my duties then, my queen. Gardon, this is where we depart. I thank you for all you have done. I know you didn't do it for me, but you saved my people from Renova's madness today. I wish you good luck on your conquest. Later. Oh, my dear, it is a pleasure to see you again. It is really a shame that I had not been there to prevent them from killing you. You could have been so much more useful. Nevertheless, your shadow will be useful to me. It is time for you to give me the knowledge you have within you, You might be but a shadow, a slave bound to my will, but you still remember. I still am not sure what to make of Brian. He's clearly helping us. I wonder if he's saying, like, do you remember your time with the Emperor? Because the Emperor is under some sort of dark influence. Again, maybe that's Eredon. I think that Brian and Eredon have some sort of rivalry. I don't know how much of a head that's come to, though. But clearly they're not working together because Eredon seemed surprised that he was around in the first place. But I don't know if they have, like, some sort of grand competition or rivalry, or if it's just like, oh, look, he's helping Gardon. Because it kind of seemed like he's like, oh, this will make things interesting. It's Brian. So I'm not really clear on that. And then apparently Eredon was killed, which I still don't believe. This was a great chapter. This was probably my favorite so far, especially when I took the time to work with my allies more. It's just really fun. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I mean, I think in some maps, you may have allies that are just meant to be obliterated. And on this one, you can allow them to be. They give you a lot of time to prepare if you just take a deep breath, watch them be destroyed, and build a giant army and go and wipe out one of the enemies. But on the other hand, working with them, I think, just leads to a more interesting map, and you really feel that consolidation of power as all of the allies that you've built through nefarious means finally has come to a head. Like, this whole thing with the elves is a bit bittersweet from the player's perspective because you know that it's only because he has magical influence over Solana. But, you know, like Lorene coming back into the fold. Again, I'm probably going to look up the effects of all this stuff probably later down the road in the campaign because I don't want to spoil anything for myself because there's still chapters left and I don't know if there may be things hit right now. But I'd be curious to hear other people who played, what kind of outcomes did you get with the Queen's stuff? Because if I had to guess, I get the impression that Solana could be put forward as queen, Lorene might be able to be put forward as queen, but I'm not sure what the circumstances would be, and maybe just another elf that would otherwise be unnamed that we just didn't encounter could have been put forward as queen. It would have been cool if Lara got like one line of dialogue in the end cutscene there, just based on the fact that she's alive, because that also is a very specific set of circumstances from the first book where you have to keep her alive. And her being on this map at all, because I presume if Solana was not put forward for queen, she would have been hostile. She would have remained hostile to us. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm guessing there. But again, it seems like there's a lot of different circumstances for how this map plays out. And I also am wondering if maybe there was an optional quest in previous maps that led to the Golden Guard flipping. Because I wonder if there's some sort of circumstance where neither the Golden Guard or Lara flip. That would make this map 2 to 3 times harder, because you have 2 additional heroes you have to deal with and 2 additional bases, essentially, which would be crazy. So I wonder if either the Golden Guard always flip, and Lara's like an optional flip if she's even still alive and you have a certain person there, or maybe Golden Guard, there's something that happened earlier that caused them to flip. I don't know. Maybe because we destroyed the Golden Guard base in the previous mission with the terrors, our aquatic terrors. I don't know. But in any case, I've chatted about my story theories at the end of all these maps, and this video was a little shorter, just because we were better prepared than I expected. So those are my thoughts. We're going to head into Burning the Corruption Away next time. Really enjoying this. I really look forward to recording this campaign. I'm way, way, way ahead of my released videos right now because I just genuinely want to keep playing this. And I'm just not releasing the videos fast enough to keep up with my desire to play it, which is fantastic. I really enjoy it. Look forward to playing more. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.